here.
There's no need to be nervous, Captain. We're just filling some records cabinets in the morale section with these.
I'm not nervous, Comrade Major.
Very well. Interview number 461. Subject, Captain Nikolai Malashenko, service number 2497-4. Interview conducted by Major Lebedev, Section 2, 3rd Directorate KGB. So, Captain, we've been in America for several weeks now. What are your thoughts so far?
Товарищ майор, we are making glorious progress. It is very satisfying. The only thing is...
Is what, Captain?
Well, I have yet to see the proletariat rise and stand with us. Instead, they lay ambushes and run when we try to engage them. They've done some damage.
I suppose we must acknowledge that some may not want us here.
Then we must demonstrate our resolve. Men are lost in war. That is to be expected. But the more of these attacks that go unpunished, the more daring they will become.
And you are proposing?
It is simple. For every ambush, we execute 10 random civilians. They will soon cease their attacks when they realize the price they must pay.
And what if they don't?
Then we should kill them all. Comrade Colonel, 14 men dead, 9 wounded. These attacks must be stopped. I strongly suggest
Not now, Kolya. We have already discussed this. The guerrillas will be dealt with according to plan.
But it won't be enough! These are my men lying here!
They are my men too, Captain. Don't ever forget that. Now, will you please get me an updated report on the status of the wounded?
His idea has some merit.
I will not be privy to wholesale slaughter of civilians just so he can satiate his need for revenge.
It might work, though.
Valeri, no. They hate us enough already. We have the location of their camp. That's where we'll strike.
You don't believe in this, do you? You don't think we belong here?
Do you? Romanov, the local guerrilla leader, is present at the camp with a group of regular army officers. The capture of this leader is our mission today. Major Lebedev will be available on the battalion net to advise us on the guerrillas and provide us with additional intelligence.
It is my pleasure to be of service, Comrade Colonel. As far as we know, we are dealing with a relatively small and disorganized group of civilians with light, regular army support. They should not prove difficult to pacify.
The insurgents are using the surrounding farms to hide weapons and heavy equipment. Your first objective is to clear the immediate area of all anti-air defenses so that the Air Force can bomb these buildings. You should be aware that we are short on reinforcements, Romanov. The main effort is being put into the drive against Fort Teller. We will have to make do with what we have. Good luck. Sokol 1, out.
It is squad ready to move.
Как думаешь, в Штатах?
Moving rocket launchers to the destination.
Yeah, Sokol 1. These guerrillas are heavily armed.
Yes, those vehicles belong to the National Guard. They must have moved into the area quite recently.
80 units
Shot.
moving out.
That explains the advanced air defenses. We weren't counting on this kind of opposition.
Will you abort?
Fire as soon as
No, the mission stands. We still have surprise and potential air superiority on our side. But proceed with caution, Romanov. Make sure you maximize your fighting potential. Well done, Romanov. First kill.
There is a target. Fire some rockets. They are engaging us! That's impossible! Loading rocket launchers! They are engaging us! We got the target! Yes! Target is fired as soon as possible! Infantry, атакуйте! They're taking hit! We got some target!
Yeah, Sokol 1. The farm must be a major arms cache, or they wouldn't have defenses this heavy.
Hold on to your launchers and let's move! AA unit wrecked. Товарищ командир, load those launchers and attack. We got the target.
The GRU estimates were nowhere near this.
We defeated.
In my experience, they never are, Comrade Colonel. But if we can capture the guerrilla leader and destroy their camp, we will demonstrate to the civilian population that we are strong.
Don't miss those rockets.
Yeah, and we will need the leader if we are to locate all the other camps in the area.
We got the target. Fire as soon as your launchers are ready. Hostile destroyed. We killed an enemy! Hostile destroyed. Target defeated! Hostile target killed! We defeated an enemy.
Эй, патронов не жалей!
Target defeated!
Положим этих ублюдков!
Target defeated! Moving rocket launchers to the destination. We got the target. They're engaging us! Tank busters are moving out! Target the enemy! Attack the enemy! Hostile target killed! They're engaging us! There is a target. Fire some rockets. We killed an enemy! Load those launchers and attack. They're under fire! Squad, stреляй! Anti-tank squad available. We got the target! We're under fire! The enemy! Your command, товарищ командир. Товарищ командир is a designated target area. Defeated. Destroys the enemy! Target and fire as soon as possible. Target defeated! Target the enemy. Loading rocket launchers. Engage now! Destroys the enemy.
Almost done, Romano. Our fighter bombers are standing by.
Target the enemy. We can't do that. Hold on to your launchers and let's move. We got there the target. A target. Fire some rockets. Target defeated! Target defeated! 80 units heading out. We killed an enemy! Hostile target killed. Get going! Our anti-tank guns are needed elsewhere. Load those launchers in the infantry heading out. Heads down and go! Move your feet! Destroys the enemy! Target and fire as soon as possible. Defeated. Let's move it. Destroys the enemy. They are engaging us. Kill an enemy. Don't miss those rockets or we'll die. Loading rocket launchers. Атакуйте! Fire at the target! They're under fire! Hostile target killed! Let's move it!
Well done, Romano. Our comrades in the Air Force will strike soon. Get out of the area and move to the landing zone. Helicopters have been dispatched to transport you to your next objective. Sokol 1 to Maloshenko. The area is clear.
About bloody time. We are ready to move into position. Maloshenko out.
The vehicle is a wreck. Destroys the enemy. Riflemen, атакуйте! They're under fire! Infantry, атакуйте! Heads down and go! Let's move it! Target defeated! They are engaging us! They're under fire! We killed an enemy! Destroys the enemy! Getting to the position. Where do you need us? Where do you want us to take position? Affirmative. Moving. Sprint to the coordinates. Snipe. Acknowledged. Moving out. Acknowledged. Moving out. Getting to the position. Getting to the new sniping position. Infantry ready for call. Infantry! Атакуйте! Enemy vehicle wrecked. Fire at will. Товарищ командир, we're available. We are on the move. Move out and pace it up. We're under fire!
Good. Here come our comrades in the sky. Stay low. Second company will move into blocking positions once the strike has been completed.
This is Serb. Dropping tail.
Товарищ командир, target defeated.
Tavarit Maloshenko, we are taking up blocking positions now.
Very well, Captain. Remember the rules of engagement.
I remember, Colonel. Maloshenko out.
Hill 48 commands a wide view of the surrounding area. It has to be secured before we attack the main camp. I'm sending you additional reinforcements, Romano. We need that hill within the hour. Make sure you take good care of your men, Lieutenant. I trust you not to lead them only to death.
We're ready.
We have some fire support available, Romanov. Mainly anti-infantry assets, but they should be useful. The Americans are using an old gas station as a supply depot. Destroy it if you get the opportunity.
Acknowledged. Delivering airborne infantry. Out.
Lieutenant Romanov, the National Guard and guerrillas you're fighting all hail from this area. They're defending their own homestead.
So they will fight that much harder, Lieutenant. Count on fierce resistance.
Getting to the position.
Yes, that is probably an accurate assessment. It will also be hard to sort the non-combatants from the actual fighters.
No distinction should be made. They are all enemies.
If we want your opinion on this matter, we will ask for it, Captain. Until then, you will observe radio discipline. I will not tell you again.
Get your gear together and go.
Whatever you say, Colonel. Maloshenko out.
Artillery needed as our provided coordinates. Spetsnaz on the move. Hostile target killed. We got the target. We got the target.
Firing mortars. The barrage will reach you soon. Molotov out.
Tavarish Commandeer, we're ready. Acknowledged. Moving out. Getting to the position. Squad, стреляй.
Sokol 1 here. Use your fire support assets to deal with the infantry.
The Americans are moving more light armor into the area. We also have reports of regular army units from the U.S. 4th Armored Cavalry Regiment heading this way.
We are obviously not facing a small, under-equipped guerrilla force, as the GRU would have us believe. I will demand more reinforcements and support assets from Army Command. Excellent, Lieutenant. That will be a sore blow against the insurgents.
Fire at the target. They are engaging us. Tavarish Commandeer. Target defeated. We killed an enemy. Set up that machine gun. Moving out. Let's move. We got the target. We killed an enemy. Moving out. Infantry, атакуйте. Attack the enemy. Infantry, атакуйте. Hostile destroyed. Target the enemy. Move your feet. They are engaging us. We got the target. They are engaging us. We killed an enemy. Target the enemy. They're taking hits. Hostile target. Attack the enemy. They are engaging us. Target defeated. We got the target. Infantry, атакуйте. Defeated an enemy.
Intelligence update. The enemy camp has now been reinforced, and it looks like they're preparing to assault the hill.
On the move. Tavarish
Focus on
Commandeer.
securing the hill, Romano. We will deal with the main camp in due time.
Ready. Acknowledged. Moving out. We got the target. Just give us a target. Acknowledged. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving. Consider the perimeter taken. Товарищ командир, we're available. Moving to the perimeter. Товарищ командир, we're ready. We're on the move.
Sokol 1 here. They are falling back. Hold in place, Romanov. I am airlifting some vehicle support to you. The Americans are preparing a counterattack against the hill. You must hold, Romanov. I suggest you fortify the hilltop and place your infantry in the woods for protection. Remember that not all approaches can be accessed by vehicles.
Говорит Лебедев. Expect an infantry-heavy assault, Lieutenant. They have moved some armored vehicles into the area, but the main battle group has not yet arrived.
I have asked frontal aviation for support, but everything we have is being used in the drive against Fort Teller. We can only count on limited air support.
Our comrades in the mountains need that support more than we do. All our hopes rest with them.
Yes, we will manage.
Armor moving out. Need a fast tank? Our tracks are steady. Target eliminated. Armor moving out. Light tank rolling out. Our
Hostile
tracks are
target
steady.
killed.
Heading for the position.
Target defeated. We got the target. We killed an enemy. Unit killed.
Affirmative. Mortars will fire at the provided coordinates. Over.
They are coming at you from all directions, Romanov. Watch your perimeter.
Unit lost.
The enemy got caught in the impact area.
Hostile engaging us.
Enemy infantry is
Shaika here. We will
We
deliver your
defeated
requested
an enemy.
inspectionals. No hostiles hit. We have bad coordinates.
We killed an enemy. Destroyed the enemy. AK is ready to infantry. Атакуйте. Hostile target killed. Hostile target killed.
Shaika here.
Destroy
We
the
dropped off
enemy.
inspectionals where you requested.
Destroy the enemy.
We're dropping into
Hostile
the airport
target
for you.
killed.
Shaika out.
We got the target. Destroyed the enemy. Target defeated. We got the target. Target defeated. Hostile target killed. Destroys the enemy.
Lebedev here. The Americans seem fond of using the forest for cover.
Not for much longer. The Air Force has agreed to fly another sortie with napalm. They will be here soon.
Target defeated.
Shaika here. This is Serb. We are inbound at this time. Blocking target coordinates.
We killed an enemy.
Sokol 1 to Romanov. Make sure your people are clear of the forests.
Serbia. Payload delivery initiated.
I say again, Romanov. Clear the forest.
We got the target. Enemy neutralized. We got the target. Target defeated.
Sokol 1 here. You make me proud, Romanov. We now have the perfect opportunity to start the attack on the main camp. Captain Malashenko and 2nd Company will continue to act as a blocking force and prevent escape in that direction. Romanov, launch the assault. Secure that camp and get me the guerrilla leader. I have sent you further reinforcements and you now have access to vehicle support as well.
Товарищ командир, where do you need our tank? Heading for the position.
Anti-tank unit available. Moving rocket launchers to the destination. Move to the designated area. Soldat neutralized.
Ariel is inbound with cluster ordnance. Stay clear. Over.
AT unit heading out.
Strike mission completed. Hostiles are dead. Ariola out.
Moving rocket launchers to the destination. Move to the designated area. Fire and tank confirmed dead. Moving out. Engage now. Destroy the enemy. Move your feet. They're under fire. Target and fire as soon as possible.
Neutralize the enemy.
Infantry, атакуйте! Hostile destroyed. Fire as soon as your launchers are ready. Not possible.
Lebedev на связи. The Air Force reports that American reinforcements are close. They are sending amphibious transports up the river.
Hostile target killed.
Sokol 1 here. You are making good progress, Roman. Get your troops into that camp and secure it before those reinforcements arrive.
We're engaged. 5076
Target, they're
Ariel.
engaging us.
Launching 84 at the hostile.
Hostile target
Light
killed.
tank needed strike.
Hostile target killed.
Fire!
This is Ariel. Hostiles neutralized in the strike zone.
They're taking hits.
Fixing vehicle.
80 squad ready to move. We are on the move.
Kill.
They're under fire. We got the target. They're taking heat. Destroy the enemy. Where do you need our launch? Let's move it.
Enemy destroyed.
Got new orders for us. Stay focused and move
Maloshenko
on.
here. My men can move across the river and support Romanov.
Infantry ready for
Not yet, Captain. You will be needed for the final push. I don't want to risk any Americans slipping through the net by having you attacking now.
Move out and stay low.
But we have probably missed some already. All they have to do is to hide their rifles, pull on the civilian jacket and walk away.
Just give us a target.
I will not authorize your plan. I will say no more on this matter. Sokol 1, out.
Anti-tank unit available. Your command, Tavarish Command. Moving out! We're fighting the enemy here. Orders? Affirmative. Moving. 80 squad ready to move. Under fire! Heads down and go! Get going!
We're under fire!
And they take guns are needed elsewhere. Your command, Tavares. Hold on to the launchers. Your command. Let's move us. Hostile target killed. Our rockets are loaded. Moving out!
Medium armor, either command. Our tracks are steady. Medium armor, moving to the destination.
Where do you need us? There is a target. Fire some rockets.
Repair
Hostile
vehicle, armor on
vehicle.
the move.
Immobilized. Give us some support. Engage now.
Destroy the enemy!
They are attacking
Don't
us.
mess with those rockets or we'll die.
What should we do? Moving to the destination. Light armor available.
Sokol 1 here. The camp has been secured. Hold in place and fight off any counterattacks.
Acknowledged.
Now,
Acknowledged.
just need to find the guerrilla leader.
PT-76 armor available.
Говорит Лебедев. A large contingent of regular army troops is now moving into the area.
Expect a heavy counterattack, Lieutenant. Several heavy artillery batteries are on call. I'm giving you fire support priority.
Target vehicle destroyed.
We got it.
Lebedev here. The insurgent leader has been found. He is wounded, but alive.
Excellent. I'm sending in a helicopter to bring the prisoner out. You must defend until he is safely away, Romanov. Sokol 1 to Maloshenko. Now is the time. Move across the bridge toward the camp.
Maloshenko here. It's too late. Enemy tanks are blocking my advance and I see people moving on the bridge. It looks like they are preparing it for destruction.
Romanov, it falls on you to stop them. The bridge must stay intact if Captain Maloshenko is to aid you in defense of the camp. Otherwise, he will be forced to take the long way around.
Target defeated. We're under fire.
Medium armor, ready for command. Heading out now.
We killed an enemy.
Hostile engaged.
We got the target. They're taking hits. They're taking hits.
Affirmative. Heading
They're
for the
taking
strike
hits.
zone. Maneuver out.
Target eliminated.
They're taking hits.
Disabled Achos. We're rolling towards the coordinates.
We got the target. We're under fire.
Firing the frag.
They're taking hits.
Enemy destroyed.
This is Maloshenko. The bridge is clear. Moving across now.
They're under fire. Destroy the enemy.
Cluster munition was wasted on nothing. Ariel out.
Hostile defeated.
Hostile target killed. They are engaging us.
Neutralize the enemy.
Destroy the enemy. Hostile destroyed. They are engaging us. They are engaging us. They killed an enemy. We got the target. We got the target.
We got the target, Tavarish Commandeer.
They're under fire.
This is Maloshenko. My troops are in place at the camp.
They're under fire. Hostile.
Understood, Captain. Find good defensive positions and hold.
We got the target. They're taking
Enemy
hits.
destroyed.
Hostile target taking hits.
Repairing this machine now.
We got the target.
Where can we assist? Target eliminated. Starting repairs now. Target killed.
Target
Sokol 1 here. The helicopter is not far out. We only have to hold for a little while longer.
We're taking heat! Destroy the enemy! They're under fire! Target defeated! We're taking heat! Товарищ командир, target defeat. We got the target. We got the target!
Товарищ командир, we got the target.
They are engaging us! They're under fire! We killed an enemy! They are engaging us! We got the target! We're taking heat!
Defeated. Товарищ командир, видим armor moving out.
We got the
Moving
target!
out now. Armor here, товарищ командир.
Hostile target
Light tank
killed!
rolling out. Armor here, товарищ командир. Armor moving out.
We got the target! They're under fire!
Видим armor. Lock and fire.
Killed an enemy! They're under fire!
Target eliminated.
They're under fire! We got the target!
Orders.
We're taking heat! We're taking heat!
Launching AT-4 at the target. Target eliminated.
Hostile destroyed. Hostile target killed. Hostile target killed. We're taking hits. We got the target. They're under fire.
Neutralize the enemy.
Want them somewhere else, Target the enemy. They're under fire. Destroy the enemy. They're under fire. They're under fire. Kill an enemy. We got the target.
Товарищ командир. Yes, товарищ командир.
They are engaging us. We're under fire.
Yeah, Sokol 1. The helicopter is moving in now. Have the guerrilla leader ready for transport.
This is Troika. I don't want to loiter here too long. He's crawling with enemies down there.
Sokol 1 to Troika. You can leave as soon as the prisoner has been brought aboard.
Understood, Sokol 1. Just be quick about it. Troika out.
Sokol 1 to Malashenko. Come in, Captain.
We're taking hits.
Comrade Colonel, the captain is unavailable at this time.
What? Where is he?
Comrade Colonel, he went to investigate suspected insurgent activity at a farm nearby.
Kill an enemy.
Did what?
This is Troika. We are ready to leave.
You are free to leave, Troika. I have a captain to find.
Closing in on the designated strike zone. Expect me any second.
Hostile defeated.
Didn't you hear me? They came and fired!
But, Comrade Captain, the Colonel forbade us
Damn you! А ну-ка отойди! Next time, your people will think twice before attacking us.
What is the meaning of this? Get them out of here. Explain yourself, Captain.
They were harboring weapons and food for the insurgents.
I gave explicit orders that there should be no firing squads.
They were aiding the enemy.
That is irrelevant, Captain. You do not have the right to disobey my orders.
But what if your orders are wrong?
If you act without my consent again, I will have you court-martialed and sent home in shame. Is that understood? Is that understood, Nikolai?
No, Colonel. It's not.
What? You think I'm wrong?
It does not matter what I think, does it, Vladimir Vasilievich? For good or ill, you have chosen your course.
But have you chosen yours, Valery? Sooner or later you will have to.